So today we're going to make homemade laundry soap. It's going to be in the powder form. So these are very simple things to pick up at the store that you will need. You will need Arm & Hammer, super washing soda, not to be confused with baking soda. You need super washing soda. You need 20 ml Team Borax. Any kind of container to put your soap in. You need a 1 cup measuring cup, or a half a cup will be fine. You can just use 2. FeltsNaptha bar soap. You can get this at Walmart. You can get it at Kroger. I'm not sure where else I saw it, but I know you can get it at Walmart and Kroger. Your container and something to grade your soap with. I use this grater because it grates the soap really small, and so it eliminates one step in the process. If you use a big grater, it's fine. It's just that you'll have bigger chips of soap in your soap powder, and some people choose to grade it in the food processor. Now I'll do that if I don't use this small one. If I use a bigger grater and the chunks are big chunks of soap, I put it in the food processor and blend it up. And then it looks like the soap powder from the grocery store. So let's get started. So as you see, I have grated up 1 bar of the FeltsNaptha soap. Now you can use any soap that you'd like. You can use, I made a batch of laundry detergent for my new baby who's due in 2 weeks. And I just used 2 bars of Ivory soap, and then I doubled the recipe. So what I'm saying is, like, for 1 batch, you'll use 1. I made a batch of soap for my baby that's due in 2 weeks to wash, excuse me, his clothes in. And I just used a bar of Ivory soap, and the recipe for just making the soap. So what you'll need is, again, 1 bar of soap. Any kind of soap you want, but this is the best soap because it's actually a stain remover soap made by Purell or Purex, or what is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, Purex. And so you'll need 1 cup of each of these. 1 cup of super washing soda and 1 cup of borax. So what I do is I just get a piece of paper or something to grate my soap up on. Like I said, you can put it in the food processor after you mix this soap up. So we'll take 1 cup of, I won't put the soap in first because I'm afraid it'll stick to the jar. So let's do this. And I usually make, whoops, making a mess right now. I usually just make 2 batches, like I grate up 2 bars of soap. Now if you use 1 bar of soap, that's going to give you 32 loads. You're going to be able to wash 32 loads with it. So that's 1 cup of borax. Hard to do it with 1 hand, but that's okay. 1 cup of super washing soda, and then you're going to put in your soap. So we have put in our borax. We put in our borax, super washing soda, and our grated up soap. And what I do is I just put the lid on top and shake it up. I shake and shake and get it all mixed up. I then take I have a little dowel that me and my daughter use for our art stuff. And I just stir and stir because you want that powder to incorporate with the soap so that when you scoop it out, you're not just scooping out powder and then you're not just scooping out soap. So over time it breaks the soap down even more. But once you get it all mixed up, it smells so good. You will use 1 tablespoon of this per load, unless you have a load that's really soiled, and then you use 2 to 3 tablespoons. So like I said, it'll give you 32 loads. And it's great soap. I mean, so there you have it. Homemade laundry soap. Any questions or comments? Leave them below. Thanks for watching. So what I went ahead and did was, it was so difficult for me to mix the soap in that little thing, so I put it in a bigger container to mix it in, because of course I made 2 batches. So then you just get in there and get it all mixed up, and while you're mixing it, it breaks down the soap and it becomes more like washing powder, and then you take and put it in your jar. So that's how that works for me. I mean, you can do it however you want to do it. You don't have to do it this way, but I'm just saying you could either put it in the container and mix it up, or mix it up beforehand and put it in the container. So I wanted to tell you all the benefits of making your own laundry soap. Number 1 is all natural. The ingredients are all natural, so it's for all skin types. Like my son has eczema, so I wash his clothes in it. Also, if you use cloth diapers, you can use this soap on cloth diapers. And the main benefit is that you save a lot of money doing it, because I made 2 batches of soap for, it probably cost me, well, let me just say, I spent $11 on the supplies. The FeltsNaptha soap was 97 cents at Walmart, and then I think the Borax was $4, and the super washing soda might have been $4. So that's about $12, I think. And let me tell you how much soap I'm going to get out of what I bought. I got 2 batches of baby soap, which means, let's see, 64 loads. 64 loads for his soap, which is done with the ivory. 64 loads with our soap. And then I'm going to make 10 gallons of liquid laundry soap. So it's, I mean, I don't know, that is amazing savings. And I haven't calculated it, but once I do, I will put it in below how much you will save making your own laundry soap. Now, you also can add, they have the fragrance crystals. I think Purex makes them. I don't know who else makes them, because I don't use the little crystals in my laundry soap. But if you do, you can add that to it, to your powder. You can also add essential oils to your liquid soap. So it's amazing. I mean, it's very easy to do. And let me just tell you, I bought some Gain. I ran out of soap, and I bought some Gain. And when I used it, I broke out. I was like, oh, that is so much perfume in that soap. So, excuse me, I won't be doing that. Okay, bye, guys. One last thing, guys. You can use this soap. It is safe for GE washers. You can use this soap. So, yeah. Don't think you can't use it. It's very low sudsing soap. And don't think your clothes are not going to be clean just because you don't see suds. That's just something they put in soap that they make to make you think your clothes are clean. All this hoopla, you know, about looking in there seeing all these suds. You won't see a lot of suds, but your clothes will be clean. Your clothes will not be, I don't know, they just feel light and not weighed down or heavy. Just nice. Okay, bye.